ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo Esports podcast. This is episode 255. 55.
Number 5.
Thank you. For the week of October 2nd, 2022, the title of this week's episode is Quadrant Becomes Partnered. I'm just going to say this right off the rip. If you're watching live, welcome to the live show. And also, I apologize if we start tanking frames because you never fucking know what's going to happen. OBS could take a dump. Twitch could take a dump. You could be taking a dump right now listening to this show.
You're not wrong.
There very well could be somebody doing that.
I mean, I take my podcast on the go and on the go,
Yeah, on the go, Oh, my God. My name is Josh, a.k.a. JK Fire. This week I'm joined by the man in the OG 2018 Worlds t-shirt, Will, a.k.a. I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you doing on this Monday evening?
I'm doing fine, man. Yeah, you got me this world shirt when you were there in 2018. I appreciate it.
Long time ago.
4 years.
Please don't DMCA me.
That's fine. We're fine.
All right, good.
But yeah, we got some interesting news this week about the partnership program, and as you said, Quadrant's in.
Yeah. Spoiler alert in the title of the episode.
Right in the title of the episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing well as well.
I'm liking the hat.
Yeah, shout out to I was going to shout him out later on in the show anyway, but shout out to Corey, Legendary C4, because we weren't able to make it to Orlando in person, but Corey was able to snag me the hat and the t-shirt among other things. Corey, thank you very much for doing so. I really appreciate it. Yeah. And then I'm also wearing that demon hoodie from the new drops, the new HCS line on their website.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm getting used to it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's a little busy in the back, if you know what I mean.
A little bit.
Yeah,
but is that what's throwing you off? Is the
busyness?
The busyness in the back?
Yeah, and I don't know, I don't want to be walking into a Cub Foods and people be like, "What the fuck does demon mean?" I'm like, I don't. What does it matter to you?
Halo. Just
what's the matter to you?
It's a Halo thing.
Yeah, it's a Halo thing. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Let's catch up on some chat and some follows right quick. Taylor Swift, that's Brooks, by the way. Shout out Brooks. He said he's going to be taken off, but I appreciate you, Brooks. He subbed with the primer for 2 months in a row. You get a woo! Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. And then we also had, oh God, Danica Sword. I apologize if I mispronounced that. And Triplexity with the follows. Thank you all very much for the follows as well. Welcome to the live show. Hope everyone's having a great day. And Welchie says, happy to finally make a live stream. Watch the YouTube VODs every week. I'm here in Ireland. Yo, Welchie. Thank you so much. Welcome. Hopefully it's not too crazy in the time zone where you are right now.
It's like midnight over there?
Yeah, what the hell are you doing? Go to bed, man. I mean, I appreciate you being here, but go to bed. I'm just kidding. Hang out. It'll be a fun time. That's so Blue Jay, welcome as well. Thank you for giving Trey there, or Triplexity, the insight as to what the fuck we do here. Greatly appreciated. They're basically ESPN analysts of Halo, but less hyperbole and funny takes. Wow.
Fair. That's a good
fun fact. For those who did not know, for those who want a little bit of the inside mind as to us, as individuals and this show, when Will had first brought up the idea of doing the show a long, long time ago, again, fucking 5 years ago at this point is basically where we're at. We had listened to a lot of sports radio, specifically Paul Allen on KFan, which is a Minnesota sports network, radio network. And that's what we've kind of modeled the show after, is more of a radio style sports podcast, if you will, but more so related to Halo, obviously, because that's what we do. So there's a little inside baseball as to what the mindset behind our show was.
There you go.
And continues to be. Well, she says, 1 a.m. COVID has my sleep all messed up this week, but I can watch live now. There's a silver lining. Hey, appreciate you being here, Welchie. And I hope the COVID I hope you kick its ass as soon as humanly possible, because it is no joke and it sucks. Absolutely sucks. Trey says, imagine Nated, McWin, Pistola, and X on a team in season 2. Hey, you never know. I don't think that's going to happen, but that would be amazing. I truly believe that. I can't speak for him, but I truly believe that Pistola is not going to compete any longer. But I could very well be wrong on that front. My predictions are always wrong. Will, do you want to know what's coming up on this week's episode of the show?
Yeah, I was just about to ask. What do we got?
We have additional Halo World Championship information. Quadrant becomes an HCS partnered organization. Tournament announcements and recaps. And Halo Infinite gets new achievements. And if you know me, then you'll know that I am a fan of achievements. It is a guilty pleasure, I would say. So there's that. Will, without further ado, let's get into some competitive news. I'm going to cough real quick. Initial HCS Season 2 information is coming at Worlds. This is by Tashi. So first, Chase Cyborg asks, when's the roadmap for Season 2? This is for HCS, not Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite Season 2 is already out. This is for HCS. Separate thing. When is the roadmap for Season 2 of the HCS being announced? And Tashi replied with, initial details will be shared at the Halo World Championship. So there you go. Get excited. It's going to be a fun time. Speaking of the Halo World Championship, we have additional information about it. This is by the HCS. First up, so we already had an idea of what was going to be coming for the event, but now we have a little bit more information. So first up, the community stage. The community stage. Introducing the community stage presented by Xbox live at the Halo World Championship 2022. It will have, so it's a completely separate side stage, okay? Completely separate side stage, and it will include 343 development panels, Halo cosplay, special guest signings, games, and giveaways. And then Div replied to somebody on Twitter, shout out Div, and said that the dev panels will be on YouTube, as a matter of fact. So if you miss them, like if you're not able to attend the event, please know that they will be on YouTube at a later time, which is fucking awesome. So, good shit. Special guests have been announced for the event as well. Steve Downs, the voice of Master Chief, and Jen Taylor, the voice of Cortana, will be there on the 21st and 22nd for panels, meet and greets, and signings. So go check it out. Will.
Hello. Got some new people in the chat. What is the username? I can't tell.
That was the one that I tried shouting out earlier, but I think I mispronounced.
Oh, Danny Cassard. Yep. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you very much. I apologize if the swearing is a lot. From me, that is. So hopefully, fucking deal with it. Moving on. On-site Halo World Championship drop, Will.
Yes.
Fans joining us on site at the Halo World Championship will unlock the exclusive weapon charm in Halo Infinite, along with all the Twitch drops offered online. So yes, finally, if you're going to be there, you don't have to whip out your phone and have it on your lap to watch.
Like we did the last two events?
The last two events.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that anymore. And Tashi also said that you'll get a code at check-in. You don't have to enter your gamer tag into something. You'll just have a code at You'll get a code at check-in. That's it. And then the charm is the logo that's on Will's shirt, but 2022 instead of 2018.
I know it's probably small on the camera, but
enhance. We can't do that live right now, but there you go. Okay, Will.
Oh god. Oh, I didn't even. Oh, great.
When it rains, it pours merchandise. So more E United merch has been announced. This is by E United.
My wallet.
More Halo merch, you ask? We've got just the thing. The HCS and E United lanyard will be launching with the Grunt's Best Day Ever hoodie. Grab yours on October 6th. That's right, 3 days from now, the first of 4 HCS partnered organization collaborations will be released. And they're releasing weekly.
Okay, it's a lanyard. It's probably not super expensive, right?
I would hope not, but fucking lanyards are dope. So,
I have a whole
bag of lanyards.
They're all tangled right now. It's a mess.
Yeah, that's the best part. That's the best part. So make sure you get your E United and HCS lanyard as well as the hoodie. that releases on October 6th. That's 3 days from the time we are recording and streaming this show. And the big one, Quadrant revealed as Halo Championship Series partner. This is by HCS and Quadrant. Quadrant's partnership with the Halo Championship Series forms part of 343 Industries' Halo Partnership Program and will include in-game Quadrant skins and unlockables. Quadrant has today, the 29th of September, revealed it will become a partnered team within the Halo Championship Series. Founder and CEO Lando Norris will be wearing a Master Chief-inspired race helmet in all sessions of the Singapore Grand Prix to commemorate the occasion, which had already obviously taken place. A 1x2 scale version of the helmet will be released simultaneously and sold across the GP weekend as Quadrant looked to bridge the gap between both the esports and motorsports worlds. Quadrant skins and unlockables will also be available early in year 2 of the HCS season in 2023. If you wanted to buy one of those miniature helmets, you cannot anymore. Just as a heads up. From in-game items to event activations and hosted tournaments, teams on the Halo Partnership Program have a great opportunity to build closer relationships with their fan bases and expand their offering to communities. Quadrant joins the likes of global esports powerhouses FaZe Clan, Optic Gaming, and Cloud9 as partner teams in the HCS. And Blue Jay will comment on that in a second as well. Teams play a critical role in maintaining a strong esports ecosystem, and Quadrant will be looking to bring its fresh approach to the fore and attract more eyeballs to one of the world's most historic gaming franchises. Rain, welcome to the live show. Since embarking on a journey in competitive esports in late 2021, Quadrant has become one of Europe's leading Halo teams, having signed a top-tier squad of French powerhouses including Tchik, SLG, Nurix, and Shad. Lando Norris, founder and CEO of Quadrant, commented, quote, "It's really exciting for us to announce that we become a partnered team in Halo. The whole team has worked incredibly hard to get this to this stage, and I'm really proud of the success our roster has had this season. I've watched almost every tournament game and scrim over the past few months, and it's been awesome to be a small part of their journey in the HCS so far. Quote, being able to see our own Quadrant skins and items available in-game is surreal, and for our first game to be such a historic title as Halo just shows how far we've come as a company in such a short space of time," end quote. Tashi, esports and viewership lead at 343 Industries and Microsoft, said the following, quote, "The initial success of Halo Infinite Esports has been unprecedented in the franchise's history, and we're thrilled to be adding a team with the caliber of Quadrant, who have already invested heavily in the Halo community and ecosystem. Quote, their driven leadership has a clear vision, and we believe in the long-term potential for this partnership to elevate both Quadrant and Halo Infinite by delivering epic entertainment to fans around the globe," end quote. Jamie McLaurin, the chief gaming officer of Quadrant, added, quote, "We are delighted to have been accepted onto the HCS Partner Program. This is a huge moment for Quadrant to be rubbing shoulders with some of the biggest names in esports, and just our first year as a competitive esports organization says a lot about the work we have been doing behind the scenes. We hope to bring something unique to the program, and we look forward to working closely with the Halo franchise in the months and years ahead," end quote. So, Blue Jay asked the $1 million question.
Yeah.
That basically everybody was kind of wondering. Why Quadrant and not XYZ team? In this case, not Ascend, not KCP, right? Rain said KCP financial situation isn't that great, apparently. And yes, that is true. That was a given. And then the Ascend situation, it's reach, it's financials. That's really what it comes down to. Like Shio said, money and clout. That's really what it comes down to. You have behind Quadrant, Lorelei, thank you for the follow. Welcome. You have Quadrant, who is owned and operated by Lando Norris, who is a Formula One driver. Will's computer's going crazy.
It just flipped upside down.
It's fucking crazy. You just got magic hands over there.
Holy moly. Touch it.
So yeah, Quadrant is owned and operated by Lando Norris, who is a Formula One driver. Formula One is one of the biggest sports in the world. And while Formula One is not the partner with the HCS, Quadrant, again, really just distilling it down into its basic format here, what Shio said, money and clout.
Yeah.
It's really what it comes down to.
It's like it's Lando Norris is the association with F1, so it brings more potential eyes.
It bridges that gap.
Yeah.
To
the HCS.
Yep. And to me, that's the biggest thing, right? Is that Ascend, while they have a great team, they have a great roster, to Blue Jay and to everybody else that may or may not know this, I'm just going to reiterate what we already know, right? Is that your roster does not dictate how far you get, or it does not dictate you getting a spot in the partnership program. The roster has nothing to do with it. So it's really all about reach. It's really all about financial stability. You should see. Will, how are you so cool?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I don't know.
He's the fucking
I'm not
coolest.
fucking cool.
He's the fucking coolest. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Yeah. Whatever.
But yeah, that's really what it comes down to. Financials, so financial stability, and Lando Norris being behind it all. That name carries a lot of weight. And yeah, it's money and clout.
And the thing that stuck out to me too is they said they have a plan, like a structure of what they're going to do over the next few years.
Right.
Which to someone who's trying to grow the HCS looks really enticing for a team and a organization to have a plan to grow alongside the HCS.
Exactly. And if you look at, so Blue Jay says, Quadrant need to switch rosters then XD. That's the thing, is that this is why the roster has no bearing over whether or not the organization is selected. Look at Fnatic. Their roster's awful. Their roster's god awful. But why are they in the partnership program? Why were they one of the originally selected organizations to be in the partnership program? Because of their financial stability, because of their reach as an organization.
Yes.
Everybody knows about Fnatic as the organization in esports. That is a major player in esports in general. So having them on in Halo, even though the roster is just horseshit, having that organization in Halo, it brings in more eyes.
And hey, maybe, this is the first year of HCS. Year 2 rolls around. We don't really know contract lengths, but I'm assuming we're going to get major Rostermania after Worlds.
Yeah.
And Fnatic could easily, Quadrant, any of these teams could pick up a new roster and be relevant so quickly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's only a matter of time. So just have to wait and see. So congratulations to Quadrant on getting accepted into the HCS Partnership Program. We will have at least one or two more organizations entering. And we'll just have to wait and see who they are. Because as of right now, we literally have no idea. And besides like the cryptic tweets leading up to this announcement, I don't think anybody saw Quadrant being it.
I was blindsided.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
There were some cryptic isn't the right word, but like there were some leading on tweets that were coming out by Quadrant, by Tashi, that were like, okay, I see you. Okay. And then the announcement came.
I'm going to go back and look.
Yeah, please do. Like it's obviously before the Grand Prix and obviously before the announcement. So
of course.
There's that. One or two more entering when? I don't know when. I don't know exactly when, Blue Jay, but 1 to 2 more will be entering at some point. Tashi had stated it a while ago, that I think they said at least 2. Again, this is a while ago. I'd have to go back and find the tweet or the article that it was said in, but we'll just have to wait and see. So, but yeah, that's it for the competitive news. I'm sorry to take you off track there, Will.
I got it. Good.
Blue Jay, don't even joke about that bullshit. Don't even joke about that bullshit. Shio says, Oh, thanks, Jesus Christ, Shio. My brain just like imploded. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. Daily tournaments, Z League and First Blood. Go check them out. Monday, October 3rd, that's today. Esports Arena Series E in the SWAT Nation Halo 5.
Halo 5?
Halo 5.
What? We're going backwards.
Holy shit. Snipe Draft 3v3.
Wait, do they have to change their name to Tactical Nation?
Dude, don't even. Don't even. Don't even. Oh my God.
I mean, they changed the playlist name.
But I mean, they're not playing Infinite, so it doesn't even matter.
That's true. It's Halo 5. They're good. They're good to go.
Reynolds for life. Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Wednesday, October 5th through Thursday, October 6th, we have the Europa Halo Fall Series Open number 2. On Saturday, October 8th, we have the Europa Halo Fall Series number 3. Open number 3. The League Trolley 2v2 and the Remind 2v2 Community Cup. And then on Sunday, October 9th, we have the League Trolley FFA. FFA, if you will. That's it for the upcoming tournaments of the week. I'll let you decide what you want to do here, but what do we typically have next? Rostermania!
Yeah, Rostermania is usually here, but we got nothing this week, so...
Yeah, this is due to rosters basically like needing to be locked for Worlds. Like if you qualified for Worlds from Orlando, your roster's locked. Like you have to keep the same roster.
So yeah, the teams that aren't going obviously don't need to change rosters right now, and the teams that are going can't. So it is what it is.
Exactly. So there you go.
Moving on.
Hopefully you like your teammates or else you're fucked. Winkler says, happy Monday, brothers. Sorry I'm late. Hey, don't be sorry. It's good to see you. Welcome to the live show. Scrim recaps. I would talk about them, but there really isn't anything of note. I guess I could say as of recently, Oxygen have kind of had their asses handed to them, but this is just scrims, and scrims don't mean shit. So there you go. But if you want to check out some recent scrim results, head on over to HaloDataHive.com for all your Halo statistical needs. I love the Diet Mountain Dew product placement.
You can't.
Yeah, his label's facing us. Also, I have a Mountain Dew just chilling right here.
Don't come at us, Mountain Dew. Not an ad.
Hey, sponsor us, you fucks.
Hashtag not an ad.
Yeah, hashtag not an ad. Do the do.
I should probably start ripping labels off, huh?
Who gives a shit? It doesn't even fucking matter. Like, they're going to come out. You can't put
your Mountain Dew's going to come at us
on your show. Like, get at me.
It is my favorite. I drink a lot of Diet Mountain Dew.
I will say this. I don't drink pop nearly as much as I used to, but Mountain Dew Overdrive. Okay, this is not an ad, like Will said. Mountain Dew Overdrive. If you guys had Vernalx, or I'm going to say Verna. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. If you guys don't remember, or if you guys had the original Game Fuel, I'm talking like fucking Halo 3.
The Halo 3 Game Fuel.
I'm talking Halo 3 Game Fuel. Okay. The cherry citrus, like more so acid in a can.
It was so good.
It was so good. It was so good. If you've had that or remember that, this is what it tastes like. Like Mountain Dew Overdrive tastes as close as possible to that. But good luck finding it. I think our buddy Dom said that it was exclusive to Casey's General Stores. And if you ain't got a Casey's near you, good fucking luck. But they're pretty good. Yeah. If you want that fix, because I don't make it anymore, but if you want that fix, there you go. So that's cool.
Should we get into the Tournament League recaps?
That's a pretty good idea, Will. Why don't you kick it off?
Yeah, just a couple here. Esports Arena Series E Pro Night results. In second place, we had a team called Oinksters. This was Aperture, Carmea, Mines, and Piggy. And first went to E United. Rain, Suspector, Ryan Noob, and Snipe Down. Taking it home.
E United.
Next tournament here, Europa Halo Fall Series Open number 1. I'm probably going to mess up some names here, but we're going to go through it anyway. In fourth place, we had Must Be Nice. It was Outcast, Subatomic, Carme, and Baxter.
I think it's like Kame.
Kame?
Like Kame, huh?
Oh, God. Kame! Okay, speaking of...
Is that what they do?
Sure. Did anyone see the videos of all the Fortnite content creators that didn't know how to say
Kamehameha.
Yeah, like they're like Kamehameha or like whatever.
Am
like,
I saying it right?
I think you are.
Kamehameha.
I think so.
Is that what it's called? This like I'm a guy who did not watch a lot of DBZ back in the day. Okay. Like the most Dragon Ball I've ever watched in my entire lifetime, like in one stretch of time, was Super. Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah,
like that's
agree.
the most I've ever watched. That's how it's pronounced. Okay, good.
Perfect. Yeah, so there's all these like
wrong.
There's younger kids, content creators. It's Fortnite. They introduced DBZ into it, and then none of them could pronounce it properly, and it was kind of sad. But anyway.
Oh, Blue Jay says maybe the sub was different. Maybe.
Moving on. In third place was Vexed Gaming.
Yeah. I should say, as somebody who only watched the dub version, I'll take it. Go ahead.
Yeah, fair. Okay, again, Europa Halo Fall Series Open 1, a little off the rails there, but no, I brought it up. Again, fourth place was Must Be Nice. Third, Vexed Gaming, Squishy, Haulers, Desire, and Warlord. Squashy. I said squishy, didn't I?
I kind of like Squishy more. We've said Squashy for how many years now?
Yeah.
I think Squishy is going to take precedence now.
Little mind slip, I guess.
Jesus Christ. LC, welcome back to the live show.
Second place went to Diamond Dogs. It was Hybrid, Blizz, Master Bows, and Kaya Deb. Yeah, we'll go with Kaya Deb. First place went to Team Punishment. It was Glory, Clonely, Simply Gambit, and Lumizer. There was something on my screen.
Wipe a little smudge away there.
Yeah.
I like it. Malo says, evening. I'll hope my fellow Floridians here made it through the hurricane okay. I hope you made it through okay as well. Yeah. Oh man.
It was rough.
Fucking rough. Yes.
So
to everybody that traveled there, especially for the event, to those that were stranded after said event as well, to everybody that are residents of the region, wishing you guys the absolute best. And stay safe. Try to stay safe. Check in on your loved ones. If you have relatives that live in Florida, check in on them, see if they're doing okay. And yeah, just wishing you guys the absolute best. I don't really know where to go from there.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry to kind of transition, but let's get into some regular news. Scared Crow. I think that's Scared Crow. CRW? Is that supposed to be Scared Crow? Am I right on that?
Yeah, Scared Crow.
Yo, welcome. It's a live show. Thank you for the follow. Am I right there?
I think you got it, man.
I think I might have gotten it.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah, I fucking nailed that shit. God damn. Halo MCC update. This is by Halo Support. They say the exchange menu in Halo MCC now offers more items per week. Most weekly PvE and PvP challenges now reward 2 Spartan points, and 5 new pose bundles are now available in the exchange because who cares? And no download is needed for this update, but sweet. Halo Infinite Forge fundamentals, lighting, and audio. It's a little bit shorter of a video this time. In the deep dive series of Forge before it releases in November in an open beta. Whatever. But go check out the video. You can learn about lighting. You can learn about audio. Because it's about lighting and audio. Who would have thunk it? You know what I mean? Halo Infinite campaign co-op and mission replay achievements. This is by Alex Wakeford. Will achievements. I know you're super excited, as in you don't give a fly fuck, but I'm super excited. There are 24 new achievements, bringing 420 nice total additional gamer score to Halo Infinite. Some can be completed solo, while others will require work with up to 3 of your friends in order to pull off feats worthy of a legendary Spartan 2 super soldier.
Great.
Holy fucking moly. And yeah, Will, I'm going to fucking read through them. Okay?
Fine.
Yeah, that's right. First up, we're going to mix things up. Get at least 1 kill with every available weapon and grenade on the banished ship.
Oh.
How about stick around, defeat Tremonius with the skewer? They should have renamed that. Stick around? Like I'm
that
thinking
sounds like
a
plasma
sticky.
grenades.
Yeah. Fucking 343.
Like a kebab or something, you know?
Yeah.
Skewer.
Yeah, shish kebab. Yeah. Fucking duh. Rapid unscheduled disassembly. What a name for an achievement. Destroy both phantoms before they leave Outpost Tremonius. Out with a bang! Kill the tower commander with a plasma grenade. That should have been stick around, but whatever.
Yeah.
Workplace safety violation.
I like this one.
Kill an enemy with a banished mining laser. I'm firing my laser.
God.
Conservation of momentum. Complete the conservatory in less than 15 minutes. If you speed run, you'll get that fucker done in like 2 minutes. It really does beat everything. Eliminate all enemies at the South Beacon with a Scorpion tank. Vintage fisticuffs in the Nexus. Kill the hunting pair with melee final blows. Yeah, like Halo 1. And basically everything else. Spire Stalker. Kill 40 enemies with the Stalker rifle at the command spire. Turnabout is fair play. Kill one chieftain and use his turret to kill another in the repository. I'm going to call that one the Get Fucked.
Sure.
No, actually, fuck that. Get Fucked, Chief. That's it. That should have been the name of that achievement.
Okay.
They literally could have done Get Blam, Chief. Because that's what they do. They censor out the swear words with blam. That's what they used to do in the Bungie days. So like they could loop it all back to fuck, who cares? More than he bargained for. Defeat War Chief Escharum without ever fully losing your shields. Good luck. What's rightfully ours? In co-op, capture all forward operating bases on any difficulty. So basically, the next achievements are, hey, remember how you probably maybe had 100% of the game solo? Well, now basically get ready to almost do that again, but this time with people. Wardens of Zeta. In co-op, complete all 7 banished outposts on any difficulty. First responders. In co-op, answer all UNSC distress calls on any difficulty. Hunting party. In co-op, eliminate all banished high-value targets on any difficulty. Air raid. In co-op, kill 100 enemies while all players are riding air vehicles. Cow catcher. All right. In co-op, splatter 50 enemies while riding in a vehicle with another player. They could have literally just called that like splatter spree or some shit or whatever. Gruesome twosome. In co-op, kill 50 enemies while riding a mongoose with another player. Home 6 has finally caught a live episode. Let's go. Let's fucking go, bro. Welcome to the live show. Keep it steady. Kill 5 enemies with a sniper rifle from a vehicle. All players aboard a vehicle will share progress.
Oh, that's cool.
I'd love to know if that actually works.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Just get a Razorback with everyone on the back with snipers.
Yeah.
And then the driver should get the credit.
Just see what happens.
Should.
See what happens. Inseparable. Actually, I lied. Rolling Thunder. Kill 5 enemies with a gravity hammer from a vehicle. Again, all players aboard the vehicle will share progress. Inseparable. In co-op, kill a hunter and its bond brother within 3 seconds of each other. So in other words, you got to be like on their asses, like ready to just melee the shit out of their backs and just hope for the best. Or just like, you know, do you. Like have rockets or something. I don't know. Killer crack.
Killer crack.
Killer crack. Crack is killer. Don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school. Killer crack, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the live show. You, me, same page. In co-op, destroy all cooling towers at the dig site within 60 seconds of each other. Controlled demolition. In co-op, destroy 4 fuel silos within 5 seconds. 5 minutes of each other.
You got some time.
Yeah. In co-op, destroy 4 fuel silos within 5 seconds at either Ransom Keep or the Forge of Tish. And Wolves at the Doors. In co-op, lower all 3 gates within 15 seconds of each other at Riven Gate. Holy moly.
Yeah, you got some stuff to do with friends now.
Yeah. That's true. Now I do. Now my 100% doesn't mean shit anymore.
Yeah, you need 100% again.
Thanks a lot, 343. Need 420. It's lit. I'm old. All right. That's it for the regular news. Kind of games to watch. I don't have anything. Sorry, not sorry. All rosters have basically been set at this point. So I guess we're just waiting for the season to start.
Yeah. Waiting for the game to come out.
Yeah. It should be good. Vegas doesn't have one yet. That's Paris Vegas. We don't have Paris. That's Vegas Legion, right? Right? It's the Vegas Legion.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because the Paris Legion are now in Vegas. They're not in Paris anymore.
Sad.
Yeah. So there's the Vegas Legion.
All right.
Yeah, see? There you go.
Okay, I'm shows how much I'm keeping up to date.
It's okay. Blue Jay says Overwatch 2 incoming, right? Yeah, it should be coming very soon. If not now, right? Is it now? I'm confused. It's soon. It's really soon. Overwatch 1 shut down today.
October 4th, it says tomorrow.
And 2 is out tomorrow. Okay, perfect. I was going to say, I knew it's, I remember seeing people talking about Overwatch 1 being down today. So, I just assumed that 2 was out, but nope. And then I saw a news story out there. I don't know how true this is. And, it's going to be relative to, how much people play and whatnot and how well they probably do. But I think I read somewhere that it'll take players 100 matches to earn all the original heroes from Overwatch 1. Or something like that.
100 matches, huh?
Yeah, around 100 matches. But again, I bet that varies on how well you do or how
sure.
I don't know. You want to take care of that or you want me to?
It doesn't matter.
Don't think we know NYSL's roster either. It's a good point, actually. Don't know for sure. I just won't even acknowledge, to be honest.
Gotcha.
100 matches is almost nothing though. That's the thing too, right? If the game is good anyway. Yeah, that's true. If you think about it, if the amount of time you spend, if you enjoy the time you spend playing the game, then 100 matches is really going to feel like it's nothing. It's going to feel like it just flows. And I did like the time that I spent with the original Overwatch. I guess now is a good time to get into Will's Adventures with a Nail-Over. Some other games too. Because now we're talking about fucking other games at this point. Cyboy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. This is somebody with 13,000 multiplayer matches in Infinite, bro. True story. Hey, it doesn't fucking surprise me. It does not surprise me at all. In the slightest. But yeah, you're right. You're right, Beth. We're still waiting on. So Shio and Beth, we're still waiting on some rosters to be announced. We don't know what they are at this point in time, so we're just going to have to wait and see for COD. But who knows? I'll talk about Overwatch in a second, but what did you play over the last week?
All right. I played a little bit of Halo Infinite.
Nice.
I'm not doing well because I'm set up on a 1080p 60 monitor.
Ooh.
Because I just haven't moved my Xbox across the room. It's my 1440p monitor. I'm being lazy. All right.
Wow.
I'm being lazy.
Wow.
But I still want to play. So I jump on and I do some Team Slayer matches and just have a little fun.
Dick around a little bit.
Yeah, just get my fill. And then I end up hating myself because it doesn't play well at 1080p.
I mean,
it doesn't play well in general.
There's a lot of times.
I knew that's where you're going to go.
No. In all seriousness, there are. It's not all the time, right?
Right. No, you get matches where you're dying around corners.
Yes.
And the desync's still there, and that gets frustrating.
And I do experience that, I feel like, more frequently. I still enjoy playing the game, but yes, I feel like there are a lot of things that need to be ironed out for sure.
That's why I'm not sweating it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. Yep. Move on. Jumped on Apex Legends. Mm-hmm. Got my first heirloom this week.
Ooh.
Nice. There was an event for Loba, so I have her heirloom now, which is like a fan with blades on the end.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool.
Pretty neat.
That's good. Pretty neat.
Pretty neat. And then I played some Warzone. My buddy Joey convinced me to download Warzone because Warzone 2 is going to be coming out. And, I hadn't played it since I got my 3070.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this actually looks nice now and I can see things. And We played the rebirth versions of, if you guys know what that is, where you can come back if you die without a gulag or bot back. So yeah, it was a good time.
Awesome.
That's all I played. What about you, Josh?
I also played a little bit of Halo Infinite. Something just happened above us.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we are, like I said, the desync stuff is what I tend to witness more frequently, getting shot around corners and whatnot. Even when I feel like I have good ping, but whatever, it is what it is. It's the fucking game at this point. Martin, welcome to the live show. Good to see you, buddy. I hope your vacation, I think you're done on your vacation now, but I hope it was remarkable. I saw all your pics that you were posting on Twitter. You look like you had the time of your fucking life. So it's good to see you. Hope you're having a great one, and welcome back. And Beth, we all know Beth's thoughts on the Modern Warfare 2 beta. So Beth, I'm really sorry that you're going to have to deal with this game for the next 2 years. I'm cautiously, this is me being stupid. Okay. This is me being really stupid right now. I'm cautiously optimistic about that game. And that's crazy, but like I'm cautiously optimistic. We'll see what happens. You know, COD could be a dumpster fire. You never know. But
I'm just trying to decide if I want to pre-order it or not.
Sure. Well, I think now you don't have to because the beta's already done. So I'd say just wait till the game comes out, see if people are enjoying it, and then make your decision.
Here's the thing. I have a group of friends that are going to want to grind Warzone.
Yeah, and
but
that's
they're
free.
Also going to want to grind multiplayer to level up the guns for Warzone.
Ooh.
So it's like, oh yeah, I can play Warzone when you guys are on, but then when they're on grinding guns, I'm going to be like, well, I guess I'm playing Apex by myself now because that group is now on Warzone.
Sure.
It's like, do I drop the $60 and just deal with it?
Yes.
Play? Yes. But I know what's going to happen.
70.
Yeah, 70. I know what's going to happen.
Or are you going to buy it on PC?
PC.
Okay, then never mind. It'll be probably 60 at that point.
Is I'm going to end up grinding the guns by myself anyway, because that's usually what happens, because fuck it. All right.
Because fuck it. Beth says, technically only for however long it's on Game Pass. I'm cool playing Cold War for another couple of years. I heard people did like Cold War. I like the modern stuff more, though. So I think maybe that's why I'm more intrigued about this one. And like I said, in my 3 multiplayer matches that I played in the Modern Warfare 2 beta, it felt like there were less doors. So I played on 3 maps, one of which was like the 40v40 thing. So I only played on 2 actual multiplayer maps that felt like there were less doors. And that was the big thing that I fucking hated about MW 2019 is the amount of doors. It felt like there was so much camping. It was insane.
Well, like you even saw it in comp where like someone would have to bust through the door, then back out and wait for things to happen. And
it was awful.
Yeah,
it was awful. So yeah, like Shio, like you said, I think I just like the more modern approach. But the thing that I love about Call of Duty as like a whole is how where every game does feel a little different in some of the mechanics that they have, the shooting is just so consistent across every single game that they release. It's like they have, I've gushed about it before many a time on former episodes. It's like they have that shit nailed down. So they know how to make a goddamn shooter. So I just know the guns are going to feel fine. It's just whether or not what's built around that feels good. And I feel that my short time in the beta felt good. So we'll see.
All right.
So I played Halo Infinite for a little bit, and then I said it last week, but I'm going to say it this week too because I want to gush about it a little more.
Right.
So I played some more Steam Deck stuff. And I just want to say this real quick. So the Steam Deck is it might be my favorite piece of technology to have released in a good long while. Simply based off of what it's fucking capable to do for its price point. I have a base model Steam Deck. Okay, just a base model Steam Deck. Added a micro SD card to it because really the really real difference is the storage and the speed of the storage, but it doesn't fucking matter in the grand scheme of things. And then like if you go to like the top tier model, then you get like a matte screen. Who fucking cares?
Sure.
I'm able to play Halo Infinite at 60 FPS natively on that thing.
Wow.
I'm able now. The other thing that I love about the Steam Deck is that you know this, I love tinkering with computers. It's been one of my favorite things to do. Just tinker around with hardware, software, whatever it is. And with like the Series X, the PS5, just modern day consoles, modern day PCs, you don't have a lot of tinkering anymore, right?
Yeah.
Everything's basically, when you build a PC, it's plug and play, you install your drivers, you go, right? With a console, you plug it in, hook it up to your TV, good to go. Maybe install some updates, right?
Yeah.
But with the Steam Deck, now while I do wish that it'd be super easy to just to install the games that you want to play and go, while I do wish it was that easy, the thing that I love about it is that when a game doesn't necessarily work the way you want it to, or when people say that it should work but it doesn't, and you have all these people out there, this community of people who own them, who have formulated a way to get something to run, is awesome. It's like that hobbyist shit all over again. I love it. Blue Jay, for example, the base model is $399. And it just goes up from there based off storage and shit. Base model is $399. An example of the tinkering to get something to work. This is going to be blasphemous, okay? But fun fact, I have never beaten any of the Batman Arkham games. Okay? Never have. I know how good they are. I know what everyone says about them. I've never beaten any of them before.
I'm in the same boat.
There you go. Okay? So what I wanted to do was I wanted to know, can I install Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City on the Steam Deck and play them? Well, for those who don't know, with the Steam Deck, you have different types of verification done by Valve in terms of what games play well, what games aren't verified at all, what games are verified that these play perfectly on the Steam Deck, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
The Batman Arkham games aren't verified at all. They're not supported. So if you just willy-nilly just try to go to your Steam library, install Batman Arkham Asylum or Arkham City, and you try running it, you will get an error immediately. But that hasn't stopped people from trying to get it to run. So then I saw posts on Reddit where like, oh yeah, I got it to run, just did this. Like, oh, let me try that. Nope. Like, oh, run it in desktop mode. Or run it, make sure you're running it in full screen. Then you won't get the error. Nope, still same error. Like, fuck. I really want to play this goddamn game.
Yeah.
Just yesterday or the day before, I shit you not. Yesterday or the day before, there's an r/Steam Reddit, Steam Deck Reddit, okay, subreddit. Literally a day ago or 2 days ago, somebody posted, hey, with the new Proton GE update, because the Steam Deck is run off of Proton, which is a custom base of Linux. With this new update to Proton GE, you don't need to do any workaround anymore.
It just works?
They'll just run. And I'm like, bullshit. Last night, I did the 2 or 3 step process to install Proton GE because, again, the Steam Deck is a portable PC. It's a Linux PC. So you can literally go to the desktop mode, which acts as a normal desktop PC, and install Chrome, whatever you want on it, right? You can install Windows on the fucking thing. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. In the applications, in their app store, if you will,
yeah,
they have Proton GE. You just install it, select the version you want. Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle. Select it in the compatibility settings, which is just the normal Steam settings for any game that you want. And it runs flawlessly.
Beautiful.
60 FPS, highest settings, runs flawlessly.
It's awesome.
That thing is fucking rad. Like, I cannot gush about it enough. I know Brian, aka Brian Makes Games, if you ever listen to this, I know you are getting yours soon. Like, man, that fucking thing is awesome. Detanium, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm gushing about the Steam Deck right now. Like I said, while I wish that you'd be able to install anything you want and just run it, unfortunately, that's not the case. It's based on Linux. But man, it's so fucking cool. This thing runs some games better using the compatibility layer that Valve added with Linux than running it on Windows. It's fucking bonkers. Like, the thing's rad. I'm also playing Dishonored for the first time. I've never actually played through Dishonored. Again, highest setting, 60 FPS. Granted, we're talking about like 360 PS3 era games, right?
Yeah.
But like the fact that it runs them, no issue. You can't hear the fans barely.
That's nice.
It's fucking cool. That thing's fucking rad.
That's it. Everyone get rid of their Xboxes. We're all getting Steam Decks.
I'm telling you, man,
No.
when I saw that people were playing Infinite at 60 FPS, I'm like, bull fucking shit you are. And they are. And I am. I'm like, this is insane. And the coolest part is, because the one thing I was worried about is, what if the controller's shit on it, you know?
Oh, sure.
You can use Bluetooth controllers. You can hook up your Xbox controller to it, whatever you want to do. But the controller's not shit either. God. Valve knocked it out of the fucking park. It's just, the thing's rad. That's it. I'll stop talking about it. That's all I played. Will, let's get into some shoutouts. Shoutouts to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. I'm going to catch up on stuff that had happened, and I'll just go through them.
Okay.
We had Nady by Nature with the 6-month resub. You get a woo! Then we had the Turret Man Whiteout, DVS United, Azale, Clammy Hands, Danica Sword. Did I mispronounce that?
Danica
Sword?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Danica Sword. Triplexity, Lorelei, Reynolds for Life, Verna, Scarecrow, Killer Crack, Cyboy, Detanium, and Clutch Court with the follows. Thank you so very much for the follows. Greatly appreciated. And then also Taylor Swift, can't forget you, Brooks, with the 2-month resub as well. You get another woo! And Clutch Court. I didn't miss it. Clutch Court, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Happy belated birthday to Eli the Ninja, Spartan, Trippy, and Davy Wavy, a.k.a. Heavy Rainfall. Happy belated birthday to you all gents. And then congratulations to Ogre 1 and Ogre 2 on being inductees of the Lifetime Achievement Class of 2022 for the Esports Awards. And that's fucking cool.
Very awesome.
Blue Jay, are you talking about Team Fortress 3 or are you talking about Titanfall 3? There's a clear distinction between the TF games. That's it for the shoutouts. Let's move to community creations. We have Halo memes every day. Reddit.com/r/Halo memes. Go check them out. Team Fortress 3. I doubt it, man. Come on. Let's be real. AMD Power Plays number 8. Halo Infinite. HCS Orlando. This is by the HCS. Go check out that video. We have the Catalyst Ascension. HCS NA Super by G1. Check that video out. I'm a little late on including that. I apologize, but it's there now. Optic HCS Orlando art by Picasso 829. And it's fucking awesome. And Will's bringing it up right now on his computer.
Oh,
how cool is that?
I need that in a poster.
Right? How fucking cool is that, man? With the and then two other shoutouts I wanted to include it in here in the community creation segment. We have the HCS Weekly Report videos by Why Not Be Reckless, aka Why Not Be Casting, aka A Pretty Big Frickin' Deal.
If you don't
Pretty
know,
frickin' big deal. If you don't know, now you know.
now you know.
Tony, check him out. And then Legendary C4 Corey, again, shout out to you for sending me the HCS Orlando shit. I greatly appreciate it. And then also, he has a couple HCS Orlando interviews on his YouTube channel. Go check them out as well. One of them with King J, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're correct on that.
Thank you. Thank you. That's it for the community creations. And Will, that's all, believe it or not, I have for the show. So without further ado, if you wouldn't mind doing me a solid and plug in the show.
Of course, as always, you can find us on your favorite podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. We are on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, and others as well, like Josh's favorite,
Pocket Cast, not an ad.
Leave us a review and let others know about the show.
Do that.
You can join our Discord, join the community discussion. Link is provided in the Google Doc at the show notes of the show. !point Discord and chat, or follow the link tree on our Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, we're on Twitter. HCS Pro Talk on Twitter. Go find us. We have an Instagram and Facebook as well, if you want to check those out.
Not used as much.
Rarely.
Yeah.
It's gotten bad.
Rarely.
We could probably just delete those.
Nah, fuck
for
it.
The, if If you want to catch up on VODs, any past content, go check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/HCS Pro Talk. If you want to watch a live show, we're on Twitch, twitch.tv/HCS Pro Talk, live Mondays at 7 p.m. Central Time.
Roughly.
There's a website, hcsprotalk.com, where you can find a link to our merch in the top right corner. And as always, did you want to talk about stickers, or did you want me to?
Oh, no. Okay. Well,
you put your fingers up. I'm like, did you want to say something?
I was going to try to like point to the left or the right, but I realized that we're facing the opposite direction. So it's like, which way do I point? Do I point to the left, which is actually the right? You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you feel me? But yes, I will just say, yes, there are a couple new shirts on there. Yes, there's some stickers on there if you're interested at the store. Or you can come find me at Worlds in person, and I'll have stickers to give out for free.
Don't get them from Maddie.
Don't get them from Maddie. Unless you want to be charged $1 and he won't even have them in his possession. So fuck it. Do you. But no, they're based off of the logo behind us. It'll be in color and black and white. So you'll have your pick if you come find me.
Just for
free stickers. Free.
And last but not least, don't forget about the fine folks over at Podcast Evolve. Make sure to check out evolvedhalo.com.
Your home for Halo.
They have great shows such as Podcast Evolve, Mission Debrief, Halo TV Plus, Books Club, Build with Blocks, Halo Headlines, and Halo Gear Guide. Go check them all out. They're wonderful people, and we even have a little section to ourselves on the website. So
we do.
It's a wonderful spot, wonderful people, wonderful shows. Go make sure to check everything they have.
Please do.
evolvedhalo.com.
They're good people. Great Your people. Home for Halo?
Every time. I can't get it in without you.
It's okay. You should appreciate that.
Yeah.
Will, I don't have anything else coming up on next week's episode of the show, but there aren't many a time that I do this, and I wanted to do this right now at the end of the show. For those who have stuck around to the end here, I appreciate it. Well, actually, I'll close things out first, and then I'll say my last piece. It's not like a big deal or anything. It's just a recommendation. If you're tuning in live to the live show, thank you very much. Thank you for following, subbing, just hanging out, lurking, whatever you're doing. Greatly appreciated. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was a shorter episode this week, kind of a more relaxed week. Not a whole lot going on, which is a good thing from my standpoint because I'm trying to get over this fucking cough. But no, you guys hanging out means the world. Those checking out the YouTube version of the show, the audio version of the show, you guys mean the world as well. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Don't do a lot of self-promotion out there. Not kind of my thing. But if you do enjoy the show and you want others to know about it, let them know about it. Share it to your friends, whoever it may be. Okay. And I appreciate that too. The last thing I want to say, again, this is just a recommendation. It's not bad or anything, but I don't do this very often, but, Will and I, we like music a lot. We listen to a lot of music, right?
Yeah.
I am a very big pop punk fan. I like a lot of genres. Will can attest to that. Will loves a lot of genres as well.
Oh, yeah.
My main genre is of the pop punk variety. There is a new album that came out from the band The Wonder Years. It's called, Jesus Christ, why do I feel like an idiot right now? It's called The Hum Goes On Forever. And if you are into pop punk at all, I highly, highly, highly recommend listening to it. It is easily top contender for album of the year for me personally. And this is coming from somebody who has not been previously a big Wonder Years fan. But I fuck with this album so hard. And maybe it's because I'm 30. Maybe it's because I have a kid. But if you're any at all interested in pop punk as a genre, I cannot recommend it enough. Again, this doesn't happen very often. There aren't many albums that I get super excited about upon listening. That is one of them. Highly recommend you go listen to it. So here's my recommendation. Damn straight, Beth. Damn straight. Will, is there anything you want to say before we close things out?
No, thanks for everyone for tuning in and being here and chatting either live or in the Discord or on social media. Just thank you, everyone, for everything you do. We wouldn't be here without you.
That's right. And thank you all for getting us over 600 followers as well.
Oh, yes, we did hit that tonight on Twitch.
We did. Thank you so much. Uncle Puppy says I'll give it a listen, and thanks for another great show. Thank you, Uncle Puppy. And again, I understand if the music isn't for everybody, but I adore it. It is sad. It is dark. There are a couple like higher, like optimistic songs on it as well, but it is definitely a sad, darker album in tone. But it is phenomenal in my opinion. All right, we'll be back next week to talk about who knows what, but I will say this. Next week's show is the last one before our Worlds pre-show. Okay?
Coming up quick.
It is the last one before our Worlds pre-show. So get excited because that's going to be a fun one and can't wait to see what happens. Guys, we'll be back next week to talk about who fucking knows what's going to happen, but hope to see you there. Until then,